When it comes to the rideshare game and music, the $1 million question is what kind of music do you play for your customer? And that's what we're going to talk about on More Money Driving. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Steve, More Money Driving. So what I want to talk to you guys about today is music, because a lot of people are under the assumption that they want to throw their music onto the customer. Remember, you're giving the customer an experience. So what you want to do is give them something that they can enjoy. But the $1 million question is where do you start? What is your starting point? Well, there are two types of music that I always play, and the number one thing I always stick with is jazz music. Let me give you an example. When I pull up, that's what you're gonna hear. Keeps it easy, settled. Because the thing about people that you don't really know is that just because they look a certain way doesn't mean they like a certain thing. So you can never assume what people like based off their appearance. So what I always do is, like I say, I will start off with some smooth jazz. Once they get in the car and I do the greetings and everything like that, I give them the choice and ask them, is there something that they would like to hear? Now, 9 times out of 10, they really like the jazz, so they would just say, just keep it on the station that you have. There are times where I would ask, put it on different stations, and you just accommodate the customer. But when I get into the richer neighborhoods, where I get to the high dollar neighborhoods, sometimes I play jazz, but most of the times I will switch over to this. More classical. And the reason I switch over to classical music is because what I've noticed when I pick up people from high dollar areas, that they're either on their phones or on their Palm Pilot, excuse me, or they get back there and they lay and go to sleep. And this is just it makes the trip more relaxing. And that's what I've noticed. When I go to the high dollar areas, I turn on the classical music. These guys get back there and they do their thing. But also remember, it's very important when you're doing your ride share and you have the music going, if the phone rings or you notice that they're about to make a phone call, make sure you turn the music down to be respectful of them and their phone call. Once their phone call is over, just turn it back up a few notches and continue the situation. Now, if somebody is engaging in conversation with you, you turn it down a few notches. Once the conversation is over and they're done talking to you, if they're done, turn it up a little bit. So remember, if you want to start off simple, start off with some light jazz. If you're in a more wealthier area, you can stick with the light jazz or go into some type of classical type music. Always remember, when they're on the telephone, turn down the music. When they're talking to you, turn down the music. But always give them the choice and option if they want to listen to something. Never assume they want to listen to rap, country, or anything like that. So that's the thing that you guys have to know, and that's just a tip I want to give you guys to let you guys know. So again, when I'm in that nice area, I'm hitting even though I'm listening to my stuff, as soon as I know I got the customer, I will automatically switch to that or the jazz. Quick. Have the jazz going. They come in, and really 10 times out of 10, they really like the jazz. And they will say, more than likely is, yeah, you know what? Just keep it playing the way it is. So that's just a quick tip for you guys. Like, subscribe, share. If you got any questions, holler back at your boy. MoreMoneyDriving.com. I'm Steve, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.